They did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. I know they did nothing wrong. They put 40 shots on him. Everybody tried. And they still lost. Pens lose in overtime. Cam York with the candlestick in the observatory. For those of you who don't get the reference, House season 6, when he loses a patient after amputating her leg, and Foreman tries to console him by saying he did everything right. And House is still upset because a patient died. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to all of you who danced on my video in Game 3 are going to do the same thing to me again. Are you here to see the fat man dance? Huh? Are you here to see the fat man dance? Here, fat man dancing. I know. Power plays. Power plays. 12-3 in overtime. They dominated the two periods. The third and the OT. But Dan Vladar is playing like the freaking Flyers owe him money. And credit to the Flyers. Opportunistic. Cam York. God, he was in Lehigh in 2020. I saw him in freaking New Jersey among crowd-reduced seats before getting COVID in 2021. Mitchkov. Now the prodigal son. Now Philly's going to love him. Because he assisted on the game-winning goal that ended their rivals. You know, these overtimes are like the $25,000 pyramid. And Dick Clark, you know, it just says, for $25,000, here is your first subject. Go. And that's what this entire overtime felt like. Shots were 10-6. And I'd be willing to bet before that last minute and a half, where the Pens were gassed in their own zone, it was 10-3. 10-5, 13-5 in the third, 23-11. And still, yes, I'm upset. I'm upset because it's the Flyers, who again played great in the 3 games. Pens win one of these, the series is probably 3-3, and we have a Game 7. The Pens did this to themselves, as the Flyers had everything those first 3 games. And Vladar, who's played a hell of a series. If this had been the Islanders, this would hurt less. If this had been Washington, maybe a little bit less. Little bit. But it's Philly. Who, guess what? Cam York, congratulations. You're now in Flyers highlight packages for the next decade. You'll never have to buy a drink on Broad Street again. And whenever they move that arena a block forward, which they're just going to do like Patrick and just move Bikini Bottom a little bit over and go and push that down, your shot is going to be on murals around the arena because of what you did tonight. Nice job throwing a stick in the crowd, by the way. I'm being better. And I know. Pens lost a 7% chance to make the playoffs. They weren't supposed to be here. Yeah, I know they weren't. But again, it's Philly. It's Philadelphia. It's the Flyers. It's frickin' Philadelphia. That makes this sting. And yeah, they're probably going to get punked by the Canes. I know somebody's going to play this. They might get punked by the Canes. Or who knows? Rod Brendamir's annual choke job might happen. And they might make it to the conference finals. Hell, we might get, what, Boston, Philly again? Or Buffalo, Philadelphia? The late Rick Jenneret yelling from heaven, "Are you ready, Legion of Doom? Here comes the Buffalo Sabres." No, you're really taking this good, Pens fans. Oh, shut up. Evgeny Malkin leads the handshake line. First one out there. Is that it for him? Is that it for Gino? Which, by the way, yeah, I mean, God, I want to point so many fingers at this that, again, where was Kindle? Where was Chinakhov? Where's our defensive scoring outside of Chris Letang? No, where's Garant? Where's Shea? Where's Graves? And then, or Wotherspoon. He's capable. But the Flyers just blocked all the shots. And Rick Tockett's system worked. I mean, the Pens didn't look old, at least not in this game. And your 3 stars are correct. Shelovs gets third. It's the 2 goaltenders in the game winner. Cam got second. Darth Vladar got third, who just went right through us. And we're just here. Who just, like in The Force Unleashed, going, I did not summon Bernie Perron here. His spies followed you here. What is thy bidding, my master Tockett? You have forgotten your place, Darth Vladar. You have let too many pucks in lately. Now, stop every shot or I shall destroy you both. And he just takes the pens and crushes it one way, crushes it another, while all Tockett's going, yes, kill him, Lord Vader, kill him. Vroom, out of the arena with Rick Tocchet like the Emperor going, I'm getting off track, aren't I? Yeah, I would have liked more out of other players in this series. So it felt like the big guys at times were neutralized, which is what happens in the postseason. And we didn't have a third guy. We have Malkin, we have Crosby. Rust, which the old 2-9er kept reminding us, oh, he's Mr. Game 6 and 7. He's Mr. Game 6 and 7. Would have liked one there. Again, I'm projecting. So yeah, Malkin, 39. This might be it. This is Crosby's penultimate season. Letang, we're still on the hook for 2 more years. Dude will be 41 when his contract runs out. Connor Clifton, Ryan Shea, Stuart Skinner. I mean, we got a decision at goaltender to make. Both of them are expiring. I know, Miroshov, I know. I mean, it doesn't help because it's the Flyers. Because it's them. I'll do a game over video in the next couple days. Probably won't be till Monday. Probably won't. I'm not sure. I'm not going to do one tomorrow. I still got Hershey Bears hockey to deal with. I'll probably cut a game over video next week. A post-mortem. It's just the fucking Flyers. And no matter what we do over the next year, you know what's going to happen at that first game. That first game in Philadelphia, they're going to replay that Cam York goal. If ESPN has a game, they're going to replay that goal. And we won't replace that unless we beat them in the playoffs again. It's been fun doing this all year, everyone. It's been hard. I've missed a couple games due to work and mental reasons. I've had a blast doing this. And there are times I've wanted to quit because it's hard to do these videos. I mean, these playoff videos are great to do, and they've gotten a lot of views. But these videos are hard to do on cold January nights when you get home, or to do a West Coast February game against the Kings. They're hard to do. The offseason is going to be filled with a lot of questions. And Kyle Dubas, he did a good job in building this team. Second in the Metro. No one thought we'd get here. And I'm not going to say the Pens, they're not frauds. Just like I'm not going to say the Flyers are frauds. They are not. They won. They won. They earned it. They move on. And we don't. But there's a lot of questions. Do you get Malkin back on a year? On a one more year deal? Who 39 was still third in the team in scoring? Crosby's could be his last year, or he'll be 39 next season. Do you try to keep Richard and Rust around? I mean, Rust, who's going to be 34 next year. Both him and Raquel are reaching their mid-30s. Kevin Hayes, he's an expiring. Dvorak, do you try and flip him next year? Mantha, he's an expiring. Do you bring him back? You had a great season. Career highs. Is he going to do it again? Chinikov deserves it. He's a restricted. And you have a lot of room to play with, and you have a lot of draft picks coming up too. But there's just so much unknown because nothing replaces Sidney Crosby. Nothing replaces Evgeny Malkin. Nothing replaces Chris Letang. Nothing replaces those two. And yeah, we have 4 picks in the draft this year. We do? No, we have 5. Anyway, we're thinking this. There's a lot of decisions that are going to be made. And it does feel strategic. Who do you bring up from the farm? Who do you chase in the offseason? Because a good solid winger, a good solid right winger, possibly someone who could replace an aging Rust there on the right wing. I mean, I know Raquel's locked up with a no movement. Yeah, modified no team, 8 guys on there. Rust does not. You know, Blake Lizotte, you re-signed him. He's sticking around. Brazel, do you keep him? Do you flip him? Soderblom, the big lad. Elmer, do you keep him? And other guys. Do you believe in Rucker McGroarty? Do you believe in Philippe Hollander? Do you believe in Avery Hayes? Tristan Braz? Imama down there in Wilkes-Barre? Jona Koppanen? Vile Kuvanen? Owen Pickering, is he really your next blue line guy? Questions that need to be answered. And Miroshov, the Wunderkind. If you bring him up next year full time, and there's no reason you shouldn't, who goes? Do you let Stu walk? Do you let Shelovs walk? Do you let Blomqvist walk? What about Philippe Lindbergh? He walks? All questions. But tonight, Cam York. Cam York. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's like the scene from Inglourious Bastards, but no, it's not. I'll just still say it like Greg House. I know. We did everything right, and we still lost. Still. One shot. A defensive blue line shot. Nobody clearing in the crease. Big Noah Cates. It was a great play by Philly. Gassed Penguins. And that's what overtime is, just one shot. So I'm just rambling right now. I'm just letting this balloon of emotion out. So for all you Pens fans out there, maybe just step away from it for a little bit. I'll do a game over video, probably. Other than that, if I don't do one, you're probably not going to see another one out of me until the draft. I'm going to take some time to get away from doing these videos for a bit. There'll be some wrestling content that'll be on over the summer. And also, I'm writing a book. I'm writing a fantasy book. And I'm hoping that'll be out in the second half of the year. But other than that, and whenever the Bears are done, all this will go. All of it. It's over. It's over, everyone. It's the end of the summer. It's the end of it all. Those days are gone. It's over now. We're moving on. It's the end of the summer, but we'll see everyone again. And I'll see all of you again. Like they said in PCU, I'll see you again in the fall. And throughout the summer with draft and re-signs as well. Cam York. Good job, you bastards. Good job, you Philadelphia bastards. I don't know whether to say go Canes or go beat Ron Brentnamore. I don't know. But the one thing I can say is let's go Pens. Like Steve Dangle. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you later.